Premiership. Log leaders Orlando Pirates know winning is the only acceptable outcome for the remainder of this season. But today in Siwelele they face a side that have not surrendered 3 points to an opponent since last year, November. Welcome to the Orlando Amstel Arena. Eskodin, Skamamenzela. This is the home of Orlando Pirates for a fixture that looks like it may be a real test of the Buccaneers' title credentials. The visitors Siwelele unbeaten in their last 6 league games as Augusto Palacios watches on. And over the course of those aforementioned 6 games, they have conceded just 2 goals, so they have been tremendously difficult to break down. But we are at a venue beaten. They've only lost 1 of their last 11 league matches, although with that being said, they do draw quite frequently over that period. They've won 4 and drawn 6, and in the current 6 matchup,
it's a Mamelodi Sundowns that have gone 7 games, 7 wins on the trot.
They have to do some defensive work early. Mufokeng playing it into space for Apollos, but he's let that one run away as we open what is the latest installment of the most intriguing title tussle in years, William.
Very much so, and it's very interesting to see that. That's another.
Now Bata for Moremi, and he's pushed that too far. But that's 3 instances now in the opening 4 minutes where Orlando Pirates have been able to slip in a ball with some ease.
And that is, of course, that was very key. But it was a beautiful ball that was rolled in the pockets of spaces to set him on.
Only 3 goalkeepers in the
volume of how they defend.
Apollos slipping it through. Moremi, of course, has bags of pace, but Ricardo goes off his line to claim that one. He's been very effective in that particular regard. Apollos disguises the pass, but can't pick out either Mufokeng or Ndaba. Apollos now has 8 goal contributions this season. Scored the opener against Richards Bay, 4 goals. Koskun Ndaba gets it back. Well, came off the boot of Mukwane, but straight back to Ricardo Goss.
Police rolls it to Ndaba.
To the right-hand side, they flung it in a little aimlessly. We're talking about Sipo.
Power is a little bit too much to the intended recipient. So far the passes are being squeezed through, but I think it's the pace of the ball that seems to be a bit of a problem for the front runners to get to.
So this collision in the center of the park between Vincent Poulen and still Apollos drives it with the left foot. Goss makes the save.
Pirates are cutting them into pieces in the middle. They're making more forward movement. Obviously the high press is working in the...
Mufokeng. This cross taking a deflection, so there'll be another corner.
I guess it shaves the face off Rapo.
Ndaba. And behind, perhaps the safe option in that particular instance from Neurapo.
Get used to.
Siwelele getting ahead of Rapo. Oh. That's a delightful little touch from Yelena Mbutuma. Then Ricardo Goss has to react in a split second to keep it out. It's still Mbata. Measures the ball in. It's scraped away by Nico Mobia. And it goes from Moremi. The Tuma trying to meet it at the near post, blocked away. The winning goal in that game. But they did get to see their side, these fans, take on Siwelele here at the Orlando Amstel Arena in the Carling knockout, the first round. They're now departing because Ilimbukazi scoring a wonder goal. Now Talenta Mbata intercepts. Mbata pulling the trigger from range, and it's just wide of the mark. 7 goals from outside the box in the Betway Premiership this season for Pirates, which is the most in the division.
Fantastic player, presence of mind.
Of February, 1-0 victory there as Pulo breaks the deadlock against his former side. Who saw that coming? Well, Siwelele have gone almost the opening half an hour without so much as mustering a shot, and when they do, it flies into the back of the net.
Whatever he did to bring it into his stronger foot, and it opened up in front of him and he sliced it so beautifully.